ball. Wabash Valley taking on Rend Lake tonight. On the ladies' side, it's a women's standalone game tonight. Mark Richardson joined by Zach Reynolds. Zach, you had a big day already.
Yeah, I've been here all day. Baseball game was earlier. Wabash Valley's first home game of the year. They beat Vincennes 26-9 over there at Fournier Field. Packed it all up, all the equipment, brought it over here, and we're ready for basketball. Warriors baseball team is ranked number 18 in the country. Yeah, there was the fresh rankings this week up to 18. They're now 12-4 with that victory. And it's quality wins. They're hitting the ball really well. The pitching will get there with time, as it usually takes at the beginning of the season, but the bats are hot early.
Rend Lake women having a rough time. They're 9-16 on the season, 3-7 in the conference. I did notice 10 days ago or so they played Southwestern within 10 points. Southwestern is the best team in our conference, no doubt about that. Best team in the region, and they're going to have they'll probably get a ride out to Louisiana this year is where the tournament's going to be. That tournament will play, the region tournament plays not next week, but the week after that, so we're getting pretty close to that. Wabash Valley 13-11, but we're 8-2 in the conference. Just our two losses, our lone conference losses are to Southwestern. Well, Rend Lake's in trouble. They've got a girl with a bad ankle, they've got a girl with an ACL, and they've got a girl with a heart issue. They're down to 5.
That's it. That's all you need to start the game. Wabash Valley obviously only has 7. This one's going to get interesting. We'll see how the officials call it. I would expect them to
be gracious.
Yes. Yeah.
But one of these officials we haven't seen this year, a young lady from Kentucky who's a very good official. One of the officials we've seen quite a bit this year, and she likes the game to be played without much contact.
Yeah, that's the way she's called it, and she's consistent about it, which is really what all you want. But in a game in this situation, we'll just have to see. We don't want this to end up in a 3-on-3 or anything like that.
Yeah, they were hoping that both teams will have enough players to finish the game. And I agree to Hartsfield. It's a game. They're keeping a score. If you win, it counts. We'll press probably.
Yeah.
Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to send you back to the studio for about 90 seconds. We'll be back with the starting lineups right after this.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free.
4th foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower peckers, Frank.
4th foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
Fall in love with your Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 up to $8,700 off, or a 2025 Bronco with up to $5,000 off. Love your new Ford. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Mark Richardson and Zach Reynolds. I've got the starting lineup for Rend Lake figured out. They're going to start all 5 of them that are dressed. That's Lamaya Clark. She's 5'7" out of Crosby, Texas. She's a freshman. Ayanna Hayes, 5'7" out of Marion, Arkansas. The home we had a point guard from there, Marie Hunter, a couple years ago. She's out of Marion, Arkansas. Ayanna Hayes. Number 3, Neoma Sharpley out of Little Rock, Arkansas, close to Marion. She's 5'6" and a freshman. Number 5 out of Bonnie, Illinois, just south of Mount Vernon. Sophomore, 5'7". Sophomore is Maylee Allen. And the big girl for them is 5'11", Autumn Rudd, a friend of yours out of Mount Vernon, Illinois. I say friend of yours, at least you went to school at about the same era she went. You know the name Rudd. Yeah. And for the Warriors, well, I can pick it out for you. We've got, on the bench, we've got Keely Harris and Destiny McAllister. McAllister, I think, nursing a leg or knee injury. Didn't play until we fouled out enough to play people the other night up at Alney. So she'll not start, neither will Keely Harris. That means the starters are Brianna Dugans, Destiny McAllister on the bench. Shaylin Sprinkles out of Henderson, Tennessee, Kentucky will start. Cassie McMasters will start. Asia Elliott and Jordan Scott. Jordan plays the point guard. Warriors move from left to right in the opening round. Here we go. They're tipping it up right now. Rudd controls the tip against Elliott, and it's Rend Lake basketball with the ugly uniforms. Those black and white stripes looks like they just got out of prison. All the commentary is by Zach Reynolds. There's a drive up top. Now they punch it down low to Rudd, catches it, and they try to tie her up, kick it out on the corner. There's a 3-ball up by Lamaya, and that ball's missed. Rebound by, that's Rend Lake basketball. Up top now to Sharpley. That's the 3-fly. Rebound for the Warriors. That's Shaylin Sprinkles with it. Sprinkles drives it across the timeline. Sprinkles to the rack, layup up, and good. So she rebounded at one end, took it all the other way, and the Warriors set up in a full court press like I thought they would. In the backcourt, Sharpley. Now they pick the dribble up in the back with Rudd, and the ball thrown away. McMaster's on a steal. Down to Sprinkles and thrown away. Now they throw it away and chase to the corner. Out of bounds, belongs to the Warriors. A little loose with the basketball to start right there. Warriors lead it 2-0. They played 53 seconds of basketball. Fans making their way into the gymnasium tonight. There are a few of us here and more on the way, I'm sure. Jordan Scott up top, now to Dugans. Dugans has had a couple 20-point games in a row. There's a drive by McMasters. Now to Dugans in the corner for 3. That shot's good. Well, that's the weakest part of her game. She hits out there, she'll be unstoppable. 5-0 Wabash Valley. Played a minute of basketball here. Now they get the ball across the timeline. On the drive, it's Sharpley. To the rack she goes and dribbles it out of bounds, and it's Warrior basketball. No foul called on Elliott. They could have called a foul there, and I was surprised they did not.
Yeah, I think that might be an indication of how this one goes, where there's a little bump contact there, but nothing that knocked anybody over, and, you know, it was pretty much marginal.
If you're an official and you come out and you see only 12 players between two teams, you can't call too many fouls. Dugan's on the drive, punches it down low to Elliott, and she missed the shot inside, catches it and goes up and down with it, and she's called for traveling. And that's a good call by the official. And again, they could have called a foul, no doubt there, but they're not going to do that tonight, we hope.
That was a really good find by Dugan. She's, you know, really good at making those floaters, got the defense lacking, nice pass. Elliott just couldn't finish.
Maya Clark gets the ball back to Sharpley. Now to Allen. Allen across the timeline, throws it away, and it's knocked out of bounds by McMasters. It's Rend Lake basketball. We always talk about the stripes. Usually we talk about the officials. Tonight it's Rend Lake wearing black with white stripes going, pinstripes out there. I guess that's the old Yankee uniform. On the drive, they've got the ball up there with Hayes. Hayes into the paint. Now down low to Rudd, stopped there. Now to Clark. Clark on the drive in the paint. Ball's loose and on the floor and thrown away. Warriors took it away. Now it's a 30-second violation. The Warriors get the ball anyway. They knocked it back, but it's 30 seconds. That's all the time you have to shoot, and they needed more. They'll do a 30-second shot clock in high school next year, I understand. I've been voting for that for about 30 years. And I don't know how that'll change the game, maybe for the worst. There's a high post feed to Elliott. Down to Dugans on the baseline. Drives and scores the layup. Went right by her defender. She's got 5. The Warriors lead it 7-0. 7:30 left here. First quarter at Wabash Valley against Rend Lake.
She had 26, I believe, on Saturday against Dolney.
And now there's a 10-second call, another violation, and they're racking up the turnovers. Mike Helton is the coach of Rend Lake, and he's with a very short bench. He calls timeout, try to stop it right here. 7:29 left in the first quarter. Warriors lead at 7-0. We'll be back in a minute.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head, or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks or even surf and turf. Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
Thanks for joining us for your basketball. It's Wabash Valley ladies tonight against Rend Lake, and Warriors off to an early 7-0 lead. 7:29 left in the half, first quarter, pardon me. Rita Hartsfield been playing with 7 players all year. Now she's playing a team with 5, and she's not going to take it easy on them. Everybody's been doing it to us all year. We just continue to work hard on defense.
And she's really not all that different from Luke in the fact that winning is winning, and that's all that matters.
There's a drive by Sprinkles, floated at the free throw line is good. She's got a nose for the basket. She's got 4 points. Dugans has 5, and that's the 9 that we have. They break the press, throw it across the timeline, and save the possession there. There's a drive by Hayes to the rack, a shot blocked and chased down out of bounds. It belongs to the Warriors, they say. Good job by Asia Elliott to block the shot and not get a foul call. I wonder if it'll be easy to get a foul call tonight or not. They haven't called one yet.
Been some opportunities, but nothing crazy. Marginal contact they're letting go, and I'm okay with that.
Warriors on offense now. Dugans on the left wing. Up high to Elliott. Elliott in the corner to Jordan Scott. Scott on the dribble against the zone. Cross-court pass to Sprinkles, left side for 3. That high arc is short. And rebound controlled there by Sharpley of Rend Lake. Their basketball now. The black-clad Warriors bring it across against the white-clad Warriors. There's a drive in the paint by Rudd. Shot blocked and a foul called on Elliott. He had good possession, but she came down with the arms and got called for the foul. That'll send Rudd to the line for a pair of free throws. 56% this year from the foul line for Autumn Rudd out of Mount Vernon. And you say that's an old basketball name in town over there?
Yeah, a basketball family. She misses it first. Her sister was in my grade in high school, was a good high school basketball player. Her brother, Kwani, played Division I at Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville. I have a cousin that plays at DePaul this year.
Autumn split the free throws there and put them on the board. There's a drive by Dugans. Goes up to the left side. Missed it. Rebound by Rudd. Now the Warriors will press after the made basket, or missed basket, and they'll bring it up easily now. That's Hayes across the timeline of the free throw line. Backs off. Steps back for 3. That's an air ball. But really fooled her on the dribble and made our player go down. Warriors have the rebound. Sprinkles into the paint. Lost the basketball. And Rend Lake has it now with Hayes. 9-1 Wabash. 6:08 left here in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us for your basketball. It's been a fun season so far. There's a drive into the paint and floater up, no good. Rebound by Jordan Scott. She pulls it down, brings it across. Now to McMaster's left side at the 3. Gets the ball back to Jordan Scott for 3 at the top. That shot's no good. Rebound chased down, and well, it could have been a foul on Elliott. They've got the rebound, and they throw it off, and we get it. Jumping inside, and a takeaway, and a foul called. This will be Warrior basketball, I believe. The referee's going to get together and chat about it. And Mike Helton talking to the officials about it.
Well, I'm hearing Mike Helton say, we've got to pass the ball.
And the referees still haven't made an indication of what they've called. I think it's a foul. And I think it'll be Warrior basketball.
Yeah, it's going to be on Maylee Allen, I believe.
Well, we'll see when they put it up on the board, maybe. I did not see the hand signal from the official. We're across the court from the officials. The camera angle you see right now is the angle we have if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on the radio, it's the same angle I've got too. Always.
So it was a flagrant 1 foul on Maylee Allen.
Wow. Which means we'll shoot a free throw and then get the basketball. And Cassie McMasters was fouled. She'll shoot the free throws for the Warriors. It wouldn't have to be her, correct?
Yeah, I think on a flagrant maybe it does. But
first free throw is good. She'll have 1 more. And Mike Kelton's talking to the official. I think they're going to get that straightened up. McMaster's in them both. And now it's 11-1 Wabash, and it's Warrior basketball. 5:43 left here in the first quarter.
It's very early to show that kind of frustration, but, it's the situation that these teams are in. They're down to low benches, and the officials are calling things a little differently because of that.
It's been a crazy year. Shawnee canceled their season with not enough players. Shawnee Sprinkles for 3 from the top. She knocks it down off the dribble. She's got 7 points. The Warriors lead it 14-1. Now they get across the timeline. Ball knocked away, and they've got the ball. Rend Lake does. Clark on the drive to the block. Stops there. Cross-court pass. Now Rudd, now up top to Sharpley. Inside to Rudd again, and a little fall-away jumper. That's Clark, by the way, not Rudd, and it missed it. And a rebound by Sprinkles. She'll lead the pack. Outlet pass for Jordan Scott. Scott in the paint, little floater up. That's no good. Rebound knocked away, and it's Rend Lake basketball. 14-1, Wabash leads it. 5:05 left in the first period of action. And it is a spot. Hayes will stay on this. Make that Sharpley stays on the block and gets the ball to Hayes inbounds. Hayes on the dribble to the timeline. They have the ball now. I think first touch of the game for Maylee Allen after the flagrant one. There's a drive inside. A little floater is no good. Nice spin move, but Clark couldn't get the basket, and the Warriors have the ball. On the rebound, out to Jordan Scott on the high on the right side, around the pick. Now to Sprinkles at the left. She'll shoot for three from there. Yeah, I think she's feeling it. That's her second in a row.
Yeah, a little fake pass to get the defender to back off just enough to have room to shoot it. She didn't need much room.
You know, the Warriors, men and women, shoot the ball with great confidence. There's a drive. Ooh, nice fake and a basket by Anna Hayes. That's her first field goal of the day, and it's 17-3 Wabash. 4:25 left. Our men's team, we came out shooting so poorly, but now we're a pretty good shooting team, it turns out. I'm not sure how Karen McGee was able to pull that off. It's a zone, and McMasters has it on top of the zone. Looks inside for Elliott. Outside to Scott instead. No substitutions in the game yet for the Warriors. Cross-court pass to Sprinkles. She'll shoot another three. This one's way short. And rebound by Rudd of Rend Lake. She'll dribble out of it. And coming across the timeline is Sharpley. There's Clark on the drive. Stops, gets it outside. That's Hayes on the left side. Around to pick. Now to Sharpley at the three. She drives to the block. Stops, gets back outside. Now pass it up top to Allen. Allen on the dribble into the paint. Floater up, and a foul called on Elliott. That's her second. And the referees aren't going to ignore all the fouls. And that's a good call. She went up to challenge the shot, got her on the arm. She'll shoot a couple. 17-3 Wabash, 3:38 left here in the first quarter, and Elliott will come out of the game, and in comes Keely Harris. And Destiny McAllister, I think she's not well. Didn't play much last game, and looks to have the same situation this game. Free throw missed by Allen.
You want everybody, especially in this situation, with only 7 dressed players, you want everybody as healthy as possible for the region tournament.
Which starts, here's what's coming up for the Warriors after they made that second free throw. We play Saturday here at home against Vincennes. That should be a nice time. Women at 1 and men at 3. Drive by McMasters, pull-up jumper from the elbow is no good. Rebound fought for by Dugans, out of bounds off her hands. Out of bounds to Rend Lake. So we play Saturday against Vincennes. The next Tuesday, the men only go up to Lakeland for a Tuesday night game. And then after that, the following week is region tournament, so not much left of this basketball season. There's a takeaway. Sprinkles. Got it, goes up with a layup, and she scores again. Boy, she's having a nice start, isn't she? She's got 12. We lead it 19-4. She can score the basketball. Rend Lake basketball. Out to Allen at the 3. Lets it fly. That's off the rim, no good. Nice rebound. That's Hayes with it. She throws it off the knee of McMasters out of bounds to herself, so it's Rend Lake basketball. 17 of the shot clock. 2:55 on the game clock. We're in the first quarter, and it's a 19-4 Wabash lead to start this ball game. Warriors playing zone right now. There's a drive by Sharpley, pull-up jumper, and that's a nice-looking shot, but it's not close on the release, and rebound by Dugans. Dugans all the way down. Layup is blocked, and they've got it. Rend Lake basketball. Nice block down there against Dugans. Sharpley with it across the timeline. Now it over to Allen on the wing. To the trailer, Rudd. Rudd dives in the lane, has it taken away. The Warriors at the 3-on-2 break. Left side to Sprinkles. Sprinkles on the drive into the middle. Left-hand layup, no good. Rebound in Rend Lake's possession. Sharpley across the timeline. It's a 2-on-4 break for Rend Lake. They'll hold it up, I think. Maybe not. Stepping back, Clark didn't take it. Now Sharpley, and the Warriors playing a 2-3 zone. Fall-away jumper and a foul called against the Warriors. I think Jordan Scott will get the foul call. I think maybe Dugans got it instead. Dugans got the foul. It's been a fun year of Warrior basketball. Lady Warriors have overachieved, in my opinion, after losing a coach 10 days before the season. Getting another coach about 10 days after the season started. They've done well since. Sharpley's free throw is good.
Oh, yeah, we can't say enough about the job that Ingrida Hartsfield has done with the situation that she's been handed.
By the time she took the program over, there were just 7 players left. There's still 7. Second free throw is good by Sharpley. And it's 19-6 in favor of Wabash. 2:07 left in the first quarter. Jordan Scott, left side of McMasters at the 3. Guarded there. Up top to Dugans. Dugans on the dribble. Out to Scott for 3 on the right side. That's too far. No good. Harris on the rebound. Out to Sprinkles at the top. She'll shoot the 3 and knock it down. You know, she's a pretty good shooter. If you played a horse with her, you'd probably lose. So that stat line's not that great. 35% from the 3 for the year. But if you leave her open, she's going to hit a bunch of them. 22-6 Wabash. Minute and a half left in the first quarter. There's a drive by Sharpley. Gets down low. Floats it off the glass. No good. Rebound Rudd over the top. Kicks it back out. Now Clark, pull-up jumper. That shot's no good. And all Wabash on the rebound this time. Rend Lake back in good shape on defense as Dugans drives it to the hole. Kicks it out to Jordan Scott. Now up top, Harris. Harris into the paint. All the way down. Layup is no good. She came up a little bit lame that time, and I think that may be an ankle, and she'll run it out. Just a minute left here in the first quarter with the Warriors leading 22-6 against Rend Lake. Into the paint they go, and down low, Rudd makes the basket. Nice pass down low. And Rudd gets her first hoop of the day. 22-8 Wabash as we finish out the last minute of the first quarter, and a travel called against McMasters. And she looks perplexed and just hand the ball to the official, go the other way. That's all you need to do. Easy for me to say, isn't it? Just don't look for an explanation. They just call them and go. 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Baseball won big today. 26-9 against Vincennes. Up top to Clark. Now left side to Hayes. Drive inside sharply, reverse layup, and she's hacked down there. I think Dugans picks up her second foul.
Yeah, her and Elliott will each have 2.
And Elliott also fouled her, but I think the more egregious of the fouls was on Brianna Dugans, her second.
And it'll be interesting to see how Wabash Valley plays this now. If Harris and McAllister both kind of ailing a little bit, you want to lead them out as much as you can.
At the line, first free throw is good by Sharpley. She's 3 for 3 there. Official talking, the Kentucky lady official talking to Brianna Dugans, and they're having a nice chat about that. And I think the official saying, I've got to call some of those. If you hit them on the arm while they're shooting, I'm probably going to call it. Second free throw rolls out, and rebound by McMasters of the Warriors. 30 seconds left in the first quarter, 22-9 Wabash. Scott on the right side, now to Dugans. Warriors haven't been pressing after we started that way. Dugans into the paint, little floater up, and missed it. Boy, Dugans had such great games lately. I think 3 20-game performances in a row. Something like that. 15 seconds left in the quarter for Rend Lake, and they've got the ball up top. Picture dribble up. Now to Sharpley on the left side. Now to the paint they go, and Clark shoots, and she's fouled. That'll be a foul on Dugans. Well, that's not good. That's her third. She's been our leading scorer here lately, and now she's got 3 fouls in the first quarter with 3.8 seconds left. And McAllister, she's just not able to go. That's all I can tell you about her. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe a knee. But normally you'd put a sub in right now, and that's not happening.
You know, of course, we saw Harris come up limping a little bit moments ago as well, and that's why she's out there. And that was the clear plan, I think, by Rend Lake that time down. They quickly got it to Clark in the post to go at either Dugans or Elliott and pick up one of them a third foul.
He missed both free throws. 1 second to play. There's the 2 up by Scott and missed it. Jordan Scott brought it down to hurry. We've played 1 quarter from Wabash Valley. It's Wabash Valley 22, Rend Lake Warriors, Lady Warriors 9. Back here in a moment.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
He's pretty good against good teams. Second quarter, here we go with more basketball. Lady Warriors, pretty impressive first quarter. And Zach, we took the press off, which I think was kind of Ingrida Hartsfield. They only have 5 players. And the Warriors only have 7. One of those is out with an injury, one out on the bench with 3 fouls.
Yeah, and Elliott's got 2 fouls herself. I think that also has something to do with taking the press off because you can get a lot of fouls that way. The offenses look good, though, especially Shaylin Sprinkles, 15 points already.
It's like a 1-3-1 zone this time as Jordan Scott dribbles to the elbow and shoots and scores. Well, that wasn't very good defense, was it? They set up in a different-looking zone, and Jordan just drove by and said, I'll just take an easy jumper. Now, Sharpley steps into a 3 and gets called for the travel. She was surprised by the call. I was not.
They had 7 turnovers there in the first quarter, did Rend Lake. Now 8 total after that first one there.
So Vincennes comes in Saturday. They'll be a different ball club. On the men's side, they're nationally ranked. They're very good. Always good over there with Todd Franklin. On the women's side, they're pretty good as well. Up top, McMaster's open for 3. That falls a little short. Rebound by Allen, Rend Lake basketball. That should be fun here Saturday. Lady Warriors are defeated by Vincennes over at their place. And, of course, the men beat us as well. We'd like to get that win back. Oh, there's a nice steal by Sprinkles. Sprinkles down the left side, goes to the basket, and left-hand layup is short, no good. Rebound by Allen. Outlet pass to Sharpley, and they'll bring it up and take their time. Sharpley now to the elbow. A little floater in the paint. Up, no good. Rebound, Keely Harris, who's back in the ball game. Outlet pass to Sprinkles down in the right corner. She'll stop and pass inside to Elliott. She fooled me, and shot is up, no good by Elliott. Rebound by Elliott. Shot is good on the second attempt. I don't know about you, Zach. I was sure she was going to shoot that 3 ball from the corner.
I was too. She wanted to get somebody else involved a little bit.
26-9, Warriors with the lead. 8:35 left, second quarter. And it gets up top. That's Hayes with it. Hands the ball off to Sharpley. She's their playmaker. Outside to Allen against the zone. Cross-court pass. They drive to the baseline. A little pull-up jumper. That's pretty. That's the best play they've had by Anna Hayes out of Marion, Arkansas. That was pretty. 26-11, the Warriors lead it by 15. 8:10 left here in the first half. Sprinkles in the corner. Now up top to Keely Harris. They feed inside to Elliott. Knock it away. Elliott lost it. Now kicks it out on the wing to Scott. Scott looking down low. Cross-court pass to Sprinkles. Sprinkles drives inside, shoots off the run, and missed it. She's fouled. She'll have a couple free throws. Did a nice job closing on her that time. Sprinkles put it on the deck and got to the free throw line and put a floater up and got fouled.
That's where she gets really dangerous and has, she's had a 30-point game earlier in the season, a 40-point game even. And we know she can shoot. The other team knows that too. They start closing out. She uses the pump fake to her advantage.
And she rolls the first free throw in. Warriors with 2 of 2 from the foul line first quarter. And now 2 of 2 here in the second quarter. She hit them both. 28-11, 8 minutes left here in the first half. There's a Hilltop basketball going on tonight as well. I understand the boys team at Mount Carmel playing a regional game. Sharpley checks it up from 3 up top. That's no good. Rebound off the hands of Elliott, and it's out of bounds. Belongs to Rend Lake. Elliott didn't have to do that. There was nobody else contesting that rebound. Mike Kelton has to be frustrated. Only 5 players to choose to play with, and he's a good coach, but not much to work with. 3 missed by Rudd outside. Rebound by the Warriors. They look to run. Harris on the wing to Scott. Scott into the paint with the left hand. Scoops it up and scores it. Jordan Scott.
That was a really nice move that time from Scott to get across the lane and use her dominant left hand to scoop it up and in.
Very good ball handler for the Warriors. Sharpley punches it inside, throws it away, and now they try to get out of there, and they foul McMasters, and the Warriors will have the ball out of bounds. Foul will be on Clark. That'll be her first.
Well, McMaster she made a good recovery there, recognized what they were trying to do, stepped right in front of the pass intended for Rudd, and took it away.
And got fouled. 7 minutes left here, 7:05 left in the first half. 30-11, Warriors lead it. McMaster's high up on the left side. Now over to Harris. Harris moves to the top of the basketball. Now Sprinkles against the zone for three. Got it up on the right side. Well, that's her fourth of the day. She's got 18 points here in the first half. She's a zone buster, isn't she? You play zone, she doesn't mind shooting it. They do the same. There's a three in the corner that's missed there by Clark. A rebound by the Warriors. Jordan Scott brings it across to the trailer Harris. Harris to the free throw lines. Pulls it up there. A little floater is up and good. Her first basket of the day. And timeout called by Mike Kelton. 6:27 left here in the first half, and it's 35-11. Warriors leading. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
Hey, we got a nice crew working with us tonight. Becca back at the studio. If you're listening on radio, you owe it all to Becca. She's making all that work. Got Zach sitting next to me talking. We got Shauna down here. Shauna Pugh doing the stream for us, and Hannah on the camera. Appreciate everybody and their work tonight. And we're glad to bring you some Warrior basketball. It's always good to get out and watch a little of this. And Warriors sit back in a zone. Up top, it's Clark. High post feed. And back up top to Clark. She drives down the left side to the block and throws it away. Stolen by Sprinkles. Guess what she's going to do? All the way to the glass, and she's mugged, and the ball won't go in, but she's fouled. She'll shoot a couple. Now, if you just have 5 players on your team, and they get a breakaway layup, you think, well, I'm going to stop the basketball. Is it worth it?
You know, it's tough. They haven't had a ton of foul calls in the first quarter, and they've got 3 against them as a team already this quarter. Yeah, it's tough as a basketball player and a competitor, I'm sure, to just let it go and say, okay, you can just score. It's kind of in your instinct to try to stop the ball, but, you know, your team's in a tough spot.
Shayla Sprinkles made the first free throw and made the second free throw. I'm just telling you, discretion might have been the better part of that. Maybe. 6 minutes left here, 30 in the first half, 37-11 Warriors. And Rend Lake has the basketball. Clark hands the ball off to Sharpley. They got somebody open on the wing. That's Clark. Picture dribble up. She's in trouble now, and stolen by the Warriors. Jordan Scott got in the pass lane. Down the right side. Right-hand layup good for Jordan Scott. Good basketball by Scott. Read the play well. Able to take it away and get a layup. That time they didn't come down foul. Warriors in a 2-3 zone right now against Rend Lake. Bailey Allen cross-court pass. Floats off the hands of the intended receiver. Out of bounds to the Warriors.
13 turnovers against Rend Lake now in this first half.
You know, if you're playing zone, you'd love to see the other team pass the ball all the way from one side to the other. A lot of hang time. That time they just threw it away. 39-11 Warriors inside to Asia Elliott. Up and missed the rebound. A shot and a rebound. Keely Harris fouled. She jumps on the back of the pack and gets called for the foul and may have bloodied her mouth in the process. And I think she's thinking to herself, that was a bad idea. Just a bad idea. 39-11. We're about halfway through the second period of action. We'll be here all night long until a winner is declared. I hope everybody still has 5 players on the floor when that happens. I doubt it. Bailey Allen on the right side, cross-court pass that she loves over to Hayes on the left side. Here's a cross-court pass. They just zip it across the top and float it around. I love the dribble it Sharpley. 6 on the shot clock. Sharpley has the ball back at the 3. She'll let it fly for 3. That's no good. Didn't hit the rim, and a rebound by the Warriors' McMasters. 4:40 left in the half. Oh, nice pass down low to Scott. Drives inside, scoop layup with the left hand. Good. That's a pretty move. She deked the defender, got by her to the left side, and with reverse layup, It's 41-11 Warriors.
She had a really good second quarter scoring the basketball.
She's got 8 second quarter points. Ball down to the block, knocked away by Elliott. Stays with Rend Lake with 19 in the shot clock for them. And Mike Helton has to be frustrated. Just 5 players. He can't do much.
What do you feel for him? He's a guy that's been at the head of that program for a number of years now and is known as a good coach around the league. It's a tough situation.
He's a great high school coach, and he just had some injury issues this year. You know, there are scholarships available on the ladies' basketball side. And Shawnee doesn't have enough players, and now Rend Lake doesn't have enough players. Now a foul called on Asia Elliott in the paint. Clark made a move, and Elliott went into her and got called. That's her 3rd foul. 3 fouls on Asia Elliott, 3 on Brianna Dugans. Brianna Dugans on the bench with an injury issue, we believe. We'll see how they play this. Going to have Clark at the line for a couple free throws.
Yeah, that was one, I would have thought earlier in the game, the way with the call, they probably would have let go.
Actually, I would have thought that'd be let go a lot of nights.
Yeah, not a lot there. I mean, Elliott's straight up. She's getting her with the body a little bit, and that's the call there. But
which is the way they teach you to play defense today, which technically is a foul. I don't doubt that. Both free throws are good by Clark. And the Warriors lead at 41-13 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Mark Richardson and Zach Reynolds bringing you the action here tonight from Spencer Sports Center. There's the 3 ball from the corner by Jordan Scott, and it's good. She's got 11 second quarter points. She's heating up. And Destiny McAllister set to check back in here. Check in for the first time. Again, I think it's an injury issue. She did not play hardly just the last minutes after we were out of players up at Olney. Maylee Allen lines up at 3 and hits it on the left corner. That's good for Rend Lake, and it's 44-16 Warriors now.
Their first made 3 of this game. They've taken a number of them.
Yeah, keep shooting, though, I say. Up high to Keely Harris. To McMasters to the paint, lost the basketball, gets it back out to Harris. Harris into the paint, gets it down to Elliott. Nice pass, and a good finish for Asia Elliott. Well, Harris had nowhere else to go with it and found Elliott wide open for an easy deuce. Warriors by 30. 3 minutes left here in the first half. They get the ball punched down low to Clark, and she missed it. All the while, Ingrida Hartsfield's yelling, "Don't foul, don't foul." We did not. Quickly down to Scott. Pull-up jumper, good.
She can't miss right now, Mark.
And why would you quit shooting when you can't miss? She's got 13 second quarter points. And McAllister's still set to check in. No whistle yet. 2.5 minutes left in the first half. 48-16 Wabash. Maylee Allen for Rend Lake has it stripped. McMaster's on the takeaway. McMaster's 2-1 break. She goes to the glass and goes over the defender. Called and one. Count the basket and one for McMaster's. Did you notice Shaylin Sprinkles on that play?
No, I did not. I was.
But a 2-on-1 break. Sprinkles just sprinted down to the three-point line on the left side, hung out there. McMaster took it by herself.
Just in case you wanted to pass it to her.
I thought maybe she'd kick it out. McMaster's in trouble there. Went right over the defender. That could have been a charge. They call blocking foul and one. And she completes the three-point play.
Warriors men's team here behind the women's team bench, making some noise as well now.
We could use more noise. Maybe some rap music at halftime.
It's up to you.
It's up to me. 2:15 left in the first half. It's 51-16 as they drive it inside, and there's a held ball there. Rudd got tied up inside. It stays with Rend Lake. And here comes McAllister. Sprinkles is already going down to play offense. She's going to come back. She'll have to play a little defense. She was wide open, wasn't she?
Yeah, well, even there, she was kind of reaching at her back. I wonder.
3 ball from the corner is good by Sharpley on a jumper. That's a nice shot. Their second 3.
Now 3 of 10 from the 2 of 10, from the three-point line this half.
51-19 Warriors with 2 minutes left here in the first half. Jordan Scott high on the right side. Look, Sprinkles wide open in the corner. They won't get the ball. McAllister, now she get the Sprinkles. Sprinkles steps back, shoots for 3 on the right side. That's no good. And Harris on the rebound, stick back, no good. And Maylee Allen got called for the foul. She didn't like it, did she? And now the referee's over talking to Mike Helton about that play. And I think we're going to try to keep everybody in the game to what we're talking about. She was not happy about the foul call, and she did not hand the ball to the official.
And she's the player that picked up a flagrant earlier in this game with some frustration.
That's the same one, by the way. So McMasters makes a free throw. If she gets another one, I would assume she will not play next game. And then you're in trouble. Harris hit both free throws.
Warriors not missed a free throw yet this game.
That helps. We've made 10 in a row. They can go on streaks like that. 53-19 Wabash, Rend Lake basketball. Autumn Rudd on the left side, dribbles toward the top. Minute and a half left in the first half. It's been all Lady Warriors here tonight, as we suspected it might be. Clark over in the wing to Allen. Allen on the drive. She's fouled and finally called there. I think McAllister got the gumption up and fouled her. And to go out of bounds. That's the third team foul against the Warriors. Maylee Allen is not happy. You know, I don't know. She's going to have to control herself. 5'7" out of Bonnie, Illinois. And if she doesn't control herself a little bit, she won't get to see the rest of this action.
Yeah, I mean.
And she's talking to somebody now. I don't know if she's talking to her coach or Keely Harris.
I think she's barking at Keely Harris. And, you know.
Well, she is barking at Keely Harris.
And that was not a shooting foul.
Into the corner, they get a 3-ball up, and that's good. Clark knocks. That's not Clark. That's Sharpley, right?
Yeah, and that's their last two made baskets have been that way, off of an inbound, get it to Sharpley in the corner for 3.
1:05 left in the first half. Just a minute left now. 53-22. Get down to McMasters. McMasters at the block. Kicks it back to Harris at the top. Cross-court pass to Jordan Scott to the top to Sprinkles. Sprinkles out to McMasters. Open for 3 on the left side. That shot's good. And a foul after the basket. I'm going to count the basket by McMasters, right? That was the 3 by McMasters. Yeah. And away from the basketball on the rebound, a foul called against
Keely Harris. It's her and Allen mixing up a little bit.
And what a good job by Greta Hartsfield to get her out of the game and get Dugans back in. And Harris doesn't like it, but she needs to sit down and calm down. There's no need for anything crazy to happen. It's a 34-point game in the first half. Just no love lost between Maylee Allen and the rest of the world, including Keely Harris. They were jawing back and forth at the other end, and then a foul. 40 seconds left in the half. 17 in the shot clock for Rend Lake. They dribble it out top. That's Hayes on the slow dribble. Now hands the ball to Sharpley. She'll jack it up, won't she? 7 seconds on the shot clock. That's Clark. Now Sharpley for 3. That shot's no good. Long rebound, and the Warriors have it. 20 seconds left. We'll hold it, I think, for the last shot of the quarter. 15 seconds left. No more holding. McAllister for 3 from the right side. It's good. I guess we held the ball long enough. 7 seconds left in the half. Sharpley across the timeline, and she will check it up from outside off the glass. No good, and that will do it for one half of basketball. Wabash Valley, your leader after one half. It's 59-22 Wabash. We'll take a break and be back here in just a little bit.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
You're going to love the great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get 0% financing and $7,000 off Ram 1500s or lease a Pacifica for $399 a month. See the deals at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. President's Day savings are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new Jeep Compass for only $379 a month, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $359 a month. Save a bunch of Benjamins and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free.
4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower pickers, Frank.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedics.
It's halftime of the ladies' game. There is no men's game tonight. This is a ladies' standalone game only. It's Wabash Valley 59, Rend Lake 22 after one half. You got Vincennes coming in on Saturday. That should be fun. Their men's team is nationally ranked. The women's team is pretty good, so that should be a good test. In fact, we lost both men and women's game over there on the night of the snowstorm.
Well, you did. I didn't realize that.
Into January, yeah. And they've got a lot more players than we have on the women's side, and they're good. They're number 2 in the region compared only to Southwestern's undefeated in the region. Hey, the other voice you hear is John White. John, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? It's been a while since we got to talk.
Where have you been?
I've been, of course, Luke left us, so.
Luke who? I forgot that guy.
Luke Scheidecker, I think.
I forgot all about him.
And he had a pretty good record.
Pretty good run, didn't he?
We had some good times following those teams.
And this year you've been coaching up the high school.
Well, I've been an assistant coach, not doing much, just kind of following them around, seeing what's happening, encouraging them more than anything, more moral support than real coaching with them.
You know, Matt McCarty, this is just his second year?
Third year.
Third year. Boy, he's done a fantastic job with the Lady Aces up at Mount Carmel High School.
He certainly has. And one of the reasons we got together was I was teaching his boy how to play golf this summer, and I mentioned he played for me back in high school, and I was his junior varsity coach back in. And we got to be pretty good friends, and he pursued basketball. That was his first love. He went to Oakland City, got a degree, and he's coached almost every team I think there is in Mount Carmel. He started in the 5th grade and coached them all.
I got to do PA for one of his games, which means I sat right down there close to him. He's a very encouraging coach. I mean, he doesn't have much of a bad word for anybody.
No, he doesn't. He's all about it, and he's just wanting to try as hard as he can every game to do it off. And I haven't heard him say anything really bad to get in their faces or do anything. He's very positive.
Very positive. And they bowed out of the tournament last night. They got defeated by T-Town last night.
Right. It was a strange game, and we really thought we was going to win that game because we've been playing some great basketball. We come out the first half, and they really did. They played the best they had played all year long. We were ahead by 9 points against a good team. I'm not saying T-Town's always good. Our defense was phenomenal. We held them to 15 points the first half, and they were talking, switching. They just looked like we were there to win, and we were. And I don't know what happened. It's just one of those things.
Well, you have to go back and watch the tape, see what happened. But my guess about what happened was at halftime, T-Town made an adjustment and played a different kind of defense. Usually, when you're going to come back from being down, you think you're going to shoot your way out of it, but almost always it starts on the defensive end.
It does, but we forced them out of their press late in the second quarter, about the mid second quarter, and we just were going through it and taking our time, making good passes, no turnovers. And they finally came out of it. They saw it wasn't going to work, and it's always worked against us in the past. But and we were playing good, shooting good. Our biggest problem is our Macy Randall. I don't know if you heard of her. She's 6'3", quite a nice player.
Quite a nice player.
And she got good hands, a good shooter. But she had 2 fouls, and which is okay after the first half. When we came out, and she made a really stupid foul, went over the back, and that happens. You just get excited, and you think you can get it, and you don't quite. She got her 3rd foul and left her in there maybe 2, I don't know. She was in and out, and then finally she went in there. And I thought it was the 4th foul wasn't a good foul. It was a really weak foul. So now we got her with 4 fouls, and now she's got to play the rest of the game trying not to foul, and it didn't work. And that's when things went.
That is tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's just talk about the Lady Warriors for a minute. You've seen them quite a few times, and they're playing shorthanded, just 7 players.
Right, but they're playing good. They are mixing it up. Their defense, and they're short. They only got one big, but they're fast too. You can't describe how fast they are. They're switching and moving in and out, and they work good together. They're fun to watch.
Fast and long. They've got the point guard, Jordan Scott, who had a big second quarter here, but she does a nice job controlling the pace of the game, pushing the ball a little bit, good defender. Brianna Dugans, and you've seen her, you coached her for 2 years. She has come out of it. I think she scored 20 points the last 3 games coming in.
Is that right? Yeah, she had 2 or 3 games. She was really struggling, wasn't hitting anything. But then Bree, I just know their first names, Bree and Asia. We coached them. I coached them last year, and great kids. These 3 really. I still kind of love to come here and support them because they're good people.
McAllister's, Destiny's the other one.
Yeah,
but she's got I think it's a knee issue right now, but she's not playing very much.
I saw that.
So we're just getting by with 7. Rend Lake, on the other hand, they've only got 5.
Yeah, I know.
They got an ACL, an ankle, and a heart issue.
Ooh.
So they've had some really, really tough times. Shawnee they canceled the rest of the season. They only have 4 girls left. So I'm just telling you, if you want to play college basketball, you're a lady.
Yeah.
Just join up. Somebody needs you.
Yeah, but you don't want to have heart problems, you know.
No.
But I don't know what's happened. This has happened the last 3 or 4 years. We're seeing several teams are getting down in their numbers.
Well, I think part of it was Wabash was so good, nobody wanted to play us.
That's true. That was part of it. But they don't have that excuse this year. I don't know. And we're doing okay. We went down to 7 when Luke left, but and we had an issue we had to get through. But they've done well.
They have done well. Well, how about next year? You going to coach again?
I'm 70. Getting ready to turn 79 next month, so I'm getting close to quitting, I think. But I'm just there for the.
That's no hill for a climber.
I could be there for more support, maybe for a 5th or 6th grade team. But
you still go to practice and work with them?
I love it. I love watching them play, and I really enjoy watching them get better, improve.
You started coaching here with Zach Law.
He was I started coaching at St. Mary's way back in the 90s.
But at Wabash, your first year?
Yeah, he was my first.
Zach Law. How many did you coach several years with him?
Oh, I think it was 10 years with him and 10 or 12 with Luke. So
I remember we had a young lady named Taishi Towner.
Oh, she was one of my favorites, yeah.
And I would ask you before the game, what do you think? She said, I think Towner's good for about 20 tonight.
I was right about every time, too. She was fun to watch.
It's been a lot of fun. John, thanks a lot for stopping up here at halftime.
Good to see you again.
I appreciate it.
And Zach over there, he's going to be one of the great announcers. You guys better enjoy getting the opportunity to listen to him.
There you go.
All right. Let's see you guys.
Thank you, John. John White with a good word here at halftime. And halftime score is 59-22. You don't mind if I just run through the scoring, do you, Zach? That won't bother you a bit if I do that. For the Rend Lake Lady Warriors, and everybody's a Warrior tonight. Everybody wears red and black. They've got Lamaya Clark with 2 points. She got him at the foul line, 2 of 4 at the foul line. Anna Hayes with 4 points. Naomi Sharpley had, and I've got that number wrong there, she has 8 points, 10 points make it. She was 4 for 5 at the foul line and had a couple 3 balls for her 10 points to lead them in scoring. Autumn Rudd had 3 points. Maylee Allen had 4 points in the first half. She hit a 3 ball and was 1 of 2 at the foul line. And for the Warriors, our leading scorer first half, you're not going to believe it, is Shaylin Sprinkles with 22 points. 4 threes, 4 4 at the foul line, and 20 points, 22 points all in the first half. So that's a big night for her. Jordan Scott had 13 points. All of those came in the second quarter, so those 2 in double figures. Cassie McMasters with a big night with 9 points. Brianna Dugans in foul trouble has 5 points. And 4 points out of Asia Elliott. Both of those have 3 fouls. Keely Harris had 4 points. The second half, or what's going to happen? Warriors aren't going to, they won't have, we're going to foul some people out, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see and what the defense looks like. These shooting numbers are staggering from the first half for Wabash Valley. I had them at 8 of 14 from 3. Now, a lot of that's Shaylin Sprinkles, but there's some others mixed in there. I mean, that's a crazy good number.
It's like 57% out there.
For Wabash Valley. They were 13 of 24, above 50% inside the arc line. Just really the Wabash Valley just filling it up in general. They were 9 of 9, I believe, from the free throw line. Didn't miss one. They're just doing a great job shooting the basketball, any way you look at it. The Rend Lake, they had a tougher time. They 3 of 13 from the 3, 3 of 11 inside, so they're taking more threes than they are 2-pointers. 7 of 12, a decent number from the free throw line. Obviously a big difference. 14 turnovers against Rend Lake, just a few against Wabash Valley. And Wabash Valley cashed in on 5 of 6 fast break opportunities. So,
well, Warriors started out by going full court press, and to Ingrita Hartsfield, good for her because she took the press off. Because I think we could have pressed and turned them over. I'd say maybe 2 out of every 3 possessions.
Yeah.
Just run the score up. But you also have the trouble with fouls, so she took the press off, and I think that worked out well for us. So it's halftime, and it's 59-22 thanks to John White stopping. He said awfully nice things about you.
Yeah, I really appreciate
How about that? I don't know what he's talking about, but that's what he said. Yeah. So we got a little break before halftime. We're going to take another break. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free.
4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower peckers, Frank.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
Fall in love with your Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 up to $8,700 off, or a 2025 Bronco with up to $5,000 off. Love your new Ford. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
Thank you.
You're going to love the great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get 0% financing and $7,000 off Ram 1500s or lease a Pacifica for $399 a month. See the deals at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. President's Day savings are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new Jeep Compass for only $379 a month, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $359 a month.
Just about ready to start here at the Spencer Sports Center. Lady Warriors of Wabash Valley up 59-22 over the Lady Warriors of Rend Lake. Wabash Valley shot the lights out in the first half here at the Spencer Sports Center, and we'll see if they come out with another hot start here in the second half.
I did a little research there at halftime on Destiny McAllister, talked to her grandpa. It is a knee issue, and they're trying to keep her from hurting it right now so she can play. Tournament time starts. It's 2 weeks from today. Well, actually, 2 weeks from Monday. I think we'll have a home game here probably. First round game. They'll go up to Lakeland after that. I think the Warriors have a chance. You never know.
Yeah, I mean,
Southwestern's the pick, but it doesn't mean much.
You and I are going to get used with Lakeland a little bit, perhaps. Go up there for the men's game and then right back for the women's tournament.
Yeah, the Rend Lake for the men's tournament.
Yes, yeah.
And that will start on Tuesday typically.
Yeah.
And, we'll see how this plays. So it'll be fun. We'll be busy that week. Not too busy next week, just a men's game at Lakeland on Tuesday, and Warriors play against Vincennes here on Saturday. That's the big one. Here's the Warriors as they have the basketball, working a little motion offense as they start the half. Jordan Scott up top, and they've gone man-to-man for some reason. Jordan Scott to the paint, kicks it to the corner, almost thrown away. Dugan's on the recovery. Down the lane she goes, layup up and good, and she could score that way. If you go man-to-man, Dugan's will light you up. If you go zone, Sprinkles will kill you. That's what happened first half. Punch to the paint to Rudd. Now outside to Maylee Allen on the dribble. Up top to Clark at the free throw line. Now outside to Hayes. Pass inside. Nice catch and missed shot inside. Second shot is blocked by Elliott. And the Warriors look to run with Dugans. Here she goes all the way to the rack. Oh, lays it down a little. McMaster's instead up top. Jordan Scott for three at the top. That's off left. Air ball out of bounds. And she goes back the other end, kind of embarrassed a little bit. 61-22, Warriors lead it. 9:08 left here, third quarter.
It was nice, unselfish basketball from Dugans and McMaster. They got an open look. It just didn't work out.
And Jordan Scott is an improving shooter, by the way, getting better all the time. Up top to Hayes on the dribble. Now Maylee Allen back to Hayes. Hayes looking. Now Allen left side. And they get the ball to Rudd. Rudd moves around a pick to the left side. 15-footer shot is no good. Rebound, McMaster's on the glass. She leads the break. Spotting up on the left side is Sprinkles. McMaster's to the rack, missed it. Rebound, Dugans missed it. And rebound this time on a foul called. It's going to be Asia Elliott, number 4. That's a good call. I mean, that's the way they're calling it tonight. And that's 4 out fouls on Asia Elliott.
Yeah, it's 4 on her, 3 on Dugans. So Wabash Valley have to be careful. Keely Harris will check in at the next timeout.
Keely Harris not 100% either, I don't think. A little ankle tweak a couple times. Warriors playing defense right now. It's a zone employed by the Warriors. Sharpley hands the ball off to Hayes. Now up top to Clark. Clark dives into the lane. Kicks it outside to Rudd. Up top they have the ball now with Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Now Sharpley. Shot clock at 4. 3. Sharpley turns around, dribbles to the paint. Shot up just before the buzzer. And a rebound by the Warriors. Dugans outlet pass to McMaster. She catches it and scores the layup. The Masters having a big night. And the Warriors, I guess they all are, aren't they? 63-22, Wabash leads it. Sharpley. Outside they go. Back to Sharpley on the left wing. She'll let it fly for 3. That shot short, no good. Rebound by Asia Elliott. And there's a foul in the backcourt. Sharpley tried to get in the passing lane. Scott went to the ball and got hit pretty good.
You know, we mentioned, McAllister and Harris both ailing a little bit. It's important to mention, too, I think, that, Asia Elliott is not been 100% with her ankles since back before the second game against John A. Logan. Again, on Saturday at Olney, she had a moment where she was limping a little bit and had to sit for a little. That's the third or fourth game in a row where she's had to sit because of ankle issues for a period of time.
When you have only 7 players, it's hard to keep them all healthy. Everybody has to play.
Hard to keep any of them healthy.
That's really true. Warrior basketball, 63-22. Wabash leads it. 7.5 to play here, third quarter. Warriors in the half court with the ball. Jordan Scott moves toward the top with it, looking down low. Over on the right side to Keely Harris, who dives into a 3 and throws an air ball up out of bounds. Well, that's not her game, by the way. She's a driver and a rebounder. And missed that one. Left it way short. Could have been an alley-oop pass that nobody caught, but I didn't see anybody break there. Warriors playing a little zone defense. Free throw line jumper. That's an air ball by Hayes, and rebound by the Warriors, Keely Harris. Harris, the left-hander, dribbles toward the right side, gives it up to Dugans. Dugans into the paint, kicks it up top to Jordan Scott. She'll direct the traffic, get everybody where she wants them. Calls the play. Harris on the right side. Up top to Sprinkles. Sprinkles in a dribble into the paint. Floater up, won't go, and a foul called. Well, she used her body well against Maylee Allen and created a little space for herself, and Allen gets called for the foul. By the way, Allen is the toughest player on the Rend Lake Ball Club. She's 5'7" from Bonnie, Illinois. She doesn't back off.
She's up to 3 fouls herself, and they don't have anybody to sub in.
So she's got to watch herself. Sprinkles' first free throw is good. You said Warriors are 9 of 9 first half. I thought 10.
That could be correct.
And Sprinkles hit that one. But I think I'm wrong. I think McMaster's hit 3 free throws first half instead of 4.
She had an and 1 basket where she only had 1.
That's what comes to mind. There's my mistake. I finally found it. 6.5 to play here in the third quarter. Warriors lead at 65-22. Maylee Allen gets it outside to Clark. Nice move to the paint. Floater up. That won't go. And rebound by the Warriors' Dugan. She turns and runs it up. Outlet pass over the head of Sprinkles. A little too much on it. And Dugan smacks her chest. Said, I did that by myself. That was no one else's fault. Good idea.
It's 2 made field goals between the two sides so far here in the third quarter, both on Wabash Valley's end.
So not much going on. 6:15 left here in the third quarter. 65-22 Wabash. Their basketball right now. Maylee Allen at the top dives into the lane. Now, almost taken away by Dugans. On the side, it's Sharpley. Now the corner, a high arcer is good for number 1. That's Ayanna Hayes. Uniforms are not that easy to read. The red on black with the pinstripes. There's the 3 ball by Sprinkles is good on the left side. If you don't respect her, she'll shoot it.
And it's nothing but the bottom. I mean, it's as pure as it can be. I mean, there's no luck to it.
Yeah, she can stroke it out there. Warriors in a zone right now. Up top, they have the ball to Sharpley. Sharpley on the wing to Allen. Cross-court pass. That's Hayes for 3 on the right side. That's good. She's made 2 in a row now. Good find from Maylee Allen. Good basket by Ayanna Hayes. Hayes out of Marion, Arkansas. 68-28, Warriors by 40. Nice pass inside. Harris missed the runner, and she's fouled on the play.
Hey, by the way, I don't know how or what has happened. Rend Lake has found themselves a substitute.
Well, how about that? It's going to be number 42, I believe, Natalie Feather.
She's not appeared to have been here earlier.
No, they had nobody on the bench, and Natalie's made the trip in from Newburgh. That's where she's from. Well, that's good. I'm glad they got us up. Free throw by Harris, too hard. She'll have one more here. I was shocked to see another player come in the game. Now, so they have 6 on the roster tonight. And Harris made the second free throw. Well, her name was in the book. I did check her. I checked who was all in the book. She made the book. And she made it for the second half. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Warriors lead at 69-28. Rend Lake basketball. Allen down low to Feather. Feather backs away the glass. Has a shot blocked by McMasters and a foul call from the outside official on McMasters.
Well, in a game where there's now 13 combined players, we definitely don't need to call non-fouls fouls. It was a pretty clean block.
Well, in my opinion as well, but that's not what they called. 5 minutes exactly on the game clock here in the third quarter, and the Warriors lead it 69-28. Timeout called. It's a media timeout. We'll be back in a minute.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
Going the line for Rend Lake is Natalie Feather, the 6th player in the game for them. She's 5'10" out of Newburgh, Indiana. Sophomore, she was fouled in the act of shooting, evidently. I can't believe that. She'll shoot 2 here. And first free throw is no good. Well, we didn't like the foul call very well, and it didn't seem like much. And she was catching, not shooting, I believe, at the time, but missed the first one, so there's your justice. Here's one more, and the second one's good. 69-29, it's a 40-point game with 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. The Warriors have the big lead and the basketball. Harris up top to McMasters. McAllister's got a knee issue. She hasn't played very much at all. 4 fouls on Elliott. She's on the bench. There's a drive by Keely Harris, and gets the ball over on the wing to Dugans. She's at the 3, now dives inside. Gets down low and reverses and scores the basket. Zach, the thing about Dugans is she doesn't do what you expect. I thought she was going to go reverse that time from the right side. Went back up on her, kind of zagged into the right side, got off the glass for 2. That's a pretty play.
Well, that's what she does. You know, she likes to catch the ball on the right side of the arc and then, you know, throw a little pump fake. She's going to drive across into the middle of the lane, and she can really finish it in there.
Missed the free throw. I think she'll play somewhere next year. She's had such a good year. I think she'll have an opportunity. Warriors playing defense right now. Maylee Allen up top will launch a three. That shot's an air ball out of bounds, belongs to the Warriors.
Back to Dugans, too. She plays great defense. We know that. We've seen the great defense all year long. And over the last handful of games now, we've seen the offense pick up as well. She's a true two-way player right now, the way she's playing. Anybody would want to have that.
The biggest knock on her defensively, she does foul a little bit. Drive by Sprinkles, shot up, no good, drew the contact. And we'll have free throws for Shaylin Sprinkles.
That's number 4 on Maylee Allen.
Well, that's too bad. But, if you play man-to-man, you're gonna pick up some fouls. And that time, Allen trying to guard Sprinkles, a little bump in the lane, and Sprinkles took the contact, and she makes the first free throw.
And they'll sub back in eventually here. Ayanna Hayes.
I'm just glad they've got a sub they can work with now.
Well, but even then, I've noticed that Hayes, she was over on the bench and she was icing something up. So, it's probably not ideal for them to have to sub in and out.
4 minutes left in the third quarter with the Warriors leading 73-29. Ayanna Hayes up top working against Jordan Scott and frustrated. Now they shoot the long three, no good. Rebound, a foul called on a rebound. It's going to be Warrior basketball. Keely Harris applauds the call. And just getting a little chippy. Everybody a little tired out there right now. Fouls on Lamaya Clark.
Yeah, it looks like.
That's her fourth?
That's what they flashed on the board.
Hopefully that's not right. We'd like to see enough players out there to finish the game. There's a Sprinkle, steps back and shoots for three. Good. A nice play by Sprinkles. They came out on her. She took a dive step inside, stepped back, hit the three, and it's 76-29 Wabash.
And the men's team again behind the bench making plenty of noise, making Sprinkles smile out there. She's having plenty of fun scoring all these points.
She's got a bunch of them, by the way. We'll tell you how many in a minute. There's a pass inside, knocked away. Dugan's got a hand on it. They've got her for 32 points up on the board. I bet that's pretty close to right. That's what I've got as well.
You can't both be wrong.
8 for 8 at the foul line. Well, we both could be wrong. Often are. Inbounds pass. Clark at the free throw line. Kicks it outside. Rudd dives to the middle. Shot up. And a foul called. McMasters is the fouler, I believe. And no doubt about that one. So a couple free throws in that. We're going out of bounds on this one, aren't we? That should be 2 free throws, no?
Mike Helton.
I thought that was shooting, no? I will make it up. Rend Lake basketball. Oh, Sprinkles almost stole it. Now a shot up there by Hayes is good at the elbow. Got it. And the Warriors have the ball back, leading by 35 with 3 minutes left. 45, make it 76-31. 3 minutes left, third quarter. Drive by Dugans, layup up and good.
Yeah, I got kind of on an unofficial screen there from McMasters going to the three-point line. Just made some confusion for the defense.
Just blew by the defender, no problem. Rend Lake basketball, they throw it between a couple players out of bounds to the Warriors. They looked a little confused on that offense. 2:44 left. Again, we'll play on Saturday. That should be fun with Vincennes in town. It'll be a much different kind of ball game than this one is. They'll bring a full squad for one thing. McMasters to Scott in the paint, out to Sprinkles at the three, left side. Now to the cutter Harris. In the paint, pass down low, off the hands of Dugans and out of bounds. That's a tough pass. About 4 feet apart.
Don't mind the process necessarily, but it's a tough play to make and pass a little too hard for Dugans to handle.
And Dugans acting like she should have caught it. Zone defense by the Warriors as Rend Lake works it now with 2:20 left here in the third quarter. 78-31, Wabash your leader. Cross-court pass. Sharpley catches it at the right wing. On the dribble now to the middle. Now up top they go to Hayes on the drive. Backs it off. Right side to Clark. Good defense by the Lady Warriors. 4 on the shot clock. Down to Feathers. She'll turn and fire. That's an air ball rebound. And Dugans will lead the break for the Warriors across the timeline. Dugans to the rack. Shot is blocked and a foul called.
Yeah, that's Hayes there. She got a clean block with the right hand, but she also put her left hand onto the body there. That's where the foul's going to be.
And Dugans will have a couple free throws. That's 3 fouls on Hayes. I think the chances of both teams finishing with 5 players on the floor are just nil right now. The more tired you get, the more you foul. And they're tired. Dugan's at the line for 2, makes the first one. She has 12 points tonight. And another free throw coming. 5'7" out of Chicago, missed the second one. Redshirt sophomore. Had a knee issue her first year here. Got to play a little last year. And playing all the time now. Rend Lake basketball. Clark on the dribble, out of the corner. They punch it inside to Feathers, and nice defense there by the Warriors. Feathers shoots and scores through traffic. I thought Dugans and McMaster did a nice job troubling her, but she finally got the shot up with her size. 5'10", the biggest girl on the floor right now. Minute 20 left here, third quarter. 79-33 Warriors. Sprinkles up top. Now left side to Harris. Harris on the dribble. Outside to Dugans at the 3. Dugans against the zone, throws it away. And Ingrida Hartsfield didn't like that at all. Not much not to like out here for the Lady Warriors tonight. Well, that was a needless turnover. Sharply to the corner now to Rudd. Rudd dribbles back toward the top, guarded by Jordan Scott. Now Feathers with it. They've got 2 5'10" players out there. They've got a big size advantage. Clark's not bad size herself, 5'7", but she's longer than that. Up top now to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock for Rend Lake. Move around to pick. Now outside to Sharpley for 3. That's a shot is missed. Rebound by Rudd. They'll have a new possession out of it. Now up top, Hayes will fire. That's no good. And again, another rebound. They've got the size advantage. And there's a little floater in the paint. That rolls out. No good. Dugans fought for it. Now it's on the floor, and they're going to call a held ball in a minute. And it is going to be Rend Lake basketball. 25 seconds left in the third quarter. The Warriors leading by, well, you don't want to know. Too many. Rudd in the corner, up top now to Clark. Shot clock at 18, just 4 seconds above the game clock. Now Sharpley on the right side. Up top to Clark. Ball knocked away by Dugans on the steal. Here comes Dugans for the slam. I'll make it a layup instead for Brianna Dugans. Good defense, and she gets the result, the easy basket.
You really thought she was going to slam it?
No, I did not. Sharpley at the top, lets it fly for 3. That's the quarter. We played 3 of them. And Wabash Valley leads at 81-33 after 3 quarters of play. Back with the fourth in just a moment.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head, or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks or even surf and turf. Located on the KOA campground, Smokin' Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
My name is Jacob Fiskus. I'm from Abilene, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business Program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here has kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
Your way. Probably shorter to go there than it is here. Are you ready for the fourth quarter? Wabash Valley leading Rend Lake 81-33. This has not been much of a game. Rend Lake didn't bring enough players, and the players they brought are not quite the caliber of the Lady Warriors, I would say.
Well,
Did I say that nicely?
One of the players they're missing, I mean, is their leading scorer, Electra Lovely Tolbert. She scores 17 a game for them, and that's a big miss for them.
And that's a point guard, as I recall, 5'2" out of Louisville, Kentucky. Warrior basketball, McAllister in the game now, and Sprinkles will set and fire from the top for 3. And that's her 7th of the game. If you leave her open, you don't want to play horse against her.
She's so casual about it, too, right now. He just pops it and expects it to go in.
And they've got the ball in the wing. And, well, almost a travel there. And inside Clark, little spin move. That won't go. Rebound. Feathers has it knocked out of their hands by Dugans, out of bounds to Rend Lake. Well, we haven't talked about her much, but she's got 35 points. That's Shaylin Sprinkles tonight. It just seems easy for her, doesn't it? Rend Lake basketball. There's a drive by Hayes into the paint, stops at the free throw line, and kicks it back out to Feathers. Will let the three go from outside. That's an air ball back to the Warriors, out of bounds. Natalie Feather from the top for three was a little short. I don't think that's her best part of her game. Jordan Scott had a very good second quarter. Gives the ball up to Dugans. Now McAllister for three on the wing. There goes her perfect night. It's out of bounds over the top after it hit the rim. Out of bounds to Rend Lake. She was 1 for 1 first half. And again, she's got a knee issue that has kept her out of the game. Kept her almost completely out of the game at Olney and hasn't played much here tonight. Asia Elliott back on the floor with 4 fouls. They drive at her, kick it outside to Rudd. Now Rudd drives inside. Ooh, nice little sidestep move, and she scores the basket.
And she knew that Elliott wasn't, was just going to stand there straight up, made a nice move to get right around her.
Yeah, I think maybe her best move of the night. McAllister on the left wing, up top to Elliott, back to the basket at the free throw line. Hands the ball to Dugans on the drive, into the paint. She goes scoop up, no good, foul called. But she's fast, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's really quick, and it's the acceleration, too, not just the pure speed. She can get going in a hurry, and got skinny that time, split 2 defenders, and she's just really good on the drive. She can score through traffic a lot of the time. And
she's long as well. She's 5'7", but she plays longer than that. Free throw good by Dugan. She's now 2 of 4 at the foul line. And has 15 points.
Yeah, back up to another 15-point game where she didn't play pretty much the entire second quarter because of foul trouble, or else why she'd be right there above 20 again. Got plenty of time to still get there in this game.
8.5 minutes left as she knocks the second free throw in. 86-35. I'm going to call it. I believe the Warriors got it tonight. I'm feeling good about it. Warriors in a 2-3 zone is Rend Lake. I hope they'll run a little bit of clock, but probably not. Maylee Allen back in the game. Looking for a chance to get her 5th foul. Their basketball up top with it now is Hayes. Hayes spins. Make that sharply into the paint. Floaters up. That's no good. Rebound to Asia Elliott. Snatches it down, and a held ball. And the ball belongs to Rend Lake.
I don't think the possession arrow changed last time because
doesn't feel like it does.
Last tie-up ended up down this way as well.
Yeah, just keep it here. That's easier than going the other end. And sharply will inbound for Rend Lake. Up top, they've stolen there by Sprinkles, and she traveled with the basketball in the takeaway. They may have been holding her arm a little bit, but she took another step. The referee laughs, and Sprinkles smiles. It's all good. 15 of the shot clock now for Rend Lake. Allen cross-court pass, which is what she does best. Rudd has the basketball up top. Out to Sharpley, 7 on the shot clock. Sharpley steps back behind the pick, shoots the 3, and got it. That's her third. I think all of them this half, correct? Maybe not, but that's her third of the game at least. And she's got 12 points. All her field goals from the outside. 86-38, Warriors lead it with 7.5 to play. McAllister into the paint. Don't do anything crazy out there, Destiny. To the corner they go, and Dugan's missed the 3 from the right corner. Rebound by Rend Lake. You're really worried about McAllister making offensive move and tweaking that knee, and that would be the worst that could happen for the Warriors right now. As we getting set for tournament time. There's a drive kick out to Allen. Now down low to Feather. Feather backs her way to the glass. A little half hook up and no good. Rebound, they've got it. Clark shoots and she missed. And a rebound, Dugans. Here she comes on the fly. Dugans in a hurry to Sprinkles left side. Sprinkles floater in the paint. That's no good. Rebound, Asia Elliott with it. She'll go up and score the basketball. Just her third field goal of the game for Asia Elliott. 88-38. That's a 50-point margin now with 6:50 left. Sharpley will jack the 3 from outside. That shot's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds to the Warriors. McAllister could have picked it up, but no need to hurt yourself out there. Keely Harris will come back in at the next dead ball. Remember when everybody wore the same shoes on the same team? Remember that? Used to be that way. And Dugans will shoot from 15 and knock another one in. They've got green and pink and all kinds of shoe colors out there, red. There's a white shoe to Allen, gets it up top to Rudd. Now we're on the side to Clark. Clark backs her way to the basket in the paint, to the corner to Allen. Now up top, and it's inside to go to Clark again. Clark backs away the basket, shot off the glass. That's good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got to the point in the game where Mark Richardson is describing players by their shoe color.
Yeah, you know, that's true. I'll tell you a story in a minute. There's a drive by Dugans and another layup good by Brianna Dugans. They can't stop her. They're not stopping her. And she's got 20.
Another one.
There's a drive by Sharpley, kicks to the corner to Allen. Allen on the drive. Up top to Clark. She'll shoot and score a 3-ball from the top. She's got the last 2 baskets in a row. Those are her first field goals of the night. She should have come to life a little earlier. Warrior basketball. Now Dugans into the paint, down low to Sprinkles. Sprinkles down low and steps back out. She'll shoot from 15 on the left side. That's no good. Rebound, a foul call to be Asia Elliott with her 5th. Asia didn't like the call, but that's 5 fouls on Asia. So there's your first disqualification of the game. I'm predicting at least one more. 5:21 left in the game, 92-43. And I was doing a baseball game one time at Wabash with my daughter Katura up there, and I described the uniforms, and she said, "Dad, I love it when you talk about fashion."
Yeah.
I said, "Katura, go get somebody else to talk to me. You're off."
Yeah.
She kicked her off the air, and rightly so. Rend Lake basketball. Up top to Rudd. This game has not been a good one, really. It's been fine for the Warriors, but there's a knock away out there by Harris. Take it away. Now Scott down to Harris. Harris into the paint. Spin. Shot up and good. Nice spin move by Keely Harris. Able to score in transition. 94-43. Now we're ready for immediate timeout once the whistle blows here, according to the officials. There's Autumn Rudd on the glass. So missed it inside, lost the ball. Got the ball to Harris. Harris drives down the left side, and she's had her shot blocked. It looked like it may have been a lot of contact to some of the announcers. Sharpley the other way, shot up, and they call that foul, and we'll have free throws after the timeout. 94-43, Wabash by 51, 4:31 to play. We'll take a break and be back here in 1 minute.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free.
4th foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower peckers, Frank.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
4:30 left in this ball game. Warriors going to win this one handily. 94-43 is the count right now. And Saturday, Vincennes comes to town. They were ranked number 1 for a while. They got defeated by John A. Logan by about 15 points at their place, and that knocked them out of the top rankings. Then last week, a week before, they got beat by Southwestern. Julio Regatta from Italy's back. He's a good player, and Southwestern played without him for a while, and Southwestern got them. So what do you know? Did Southwestern get them or Logan? One of those two. And Kaskaskia got the other one. So some unusual wins coming up for Southwestern and Kaskaskia against the top teams in the region, which makes you feel better about the tournament coming up, that maybe it's a little more open than it seemed like it was. Naomi Sharpley at the free throw line. She'll shoot a couple of times in a row. And the first one is no good.
Well, Wabash Valley have played their 2 games, the game that they played at Vincennes and the game they played, as the road game against John A. Logan, even though it was at Southeastern Illinois College. They played those teams well in road environments and just didn't come away with the victory. And, they probably like their chances that they have an opportunity in the tournament on a neutral floor.
Sharpley's second free throw was good, and we'll talk about that a little bit because Warriors do have the basketball. We're running against this man-to-man. McMasters kicks it out to the corner to McAllister for 3. That shot short. And rebound off of Dugan's hand. Good hustle by Dugan's out of bounds to Rend Lake. But, one thing about Terrence McGee teams, we started the year, and I thought, whoa, it's going to be a long year. We're not making any shots. You know, if you don't put the ball in the basket, the game gets ugly. That's changed. And his team is playing better and better as the season goes on.
Yeah, they've won 4 in a row, I believe. Their last loss was that game at John A. Logan.
Vincennes will come to here Saturday. Jordan Scott comes out and plays a little defense. Rudd now, and they get the ball outside to Clark, and a foul called on Jordan Scott. And the official, one of these three that calls the most fouls, couldn't stand that.
No,
you got to call that.
She could kind of stare down Jordan a little bit with the head nod. And, you know, I kind of understand it, but officials probably ought to be a little more professional about it, too.
3:50 left here. Warriors with a big lead, and Rend Lake working the offense. Rudd throws the ball in the wing, and catching it over there is Hayes. Hayes up top to Clark. She's come alive here lately and misses the long three, and Jordan Scott on the rebound. It's a 2-on-3 break, and Scott goes all the way to the glass and missed the shot and probably got fouled and didn't get a call there. Rend Lake basketball in transition now. Sharpley up top to the left side. She'll shoot for 3 on the wing, and that shot's off the rim. No good. Rebound by McAllister. Outlet pass for Dugan. Here go the Warriors in transition again. There's a blocking foul at the timeline. Sharpley gets called for the foul. Her third, I believe. We'll see if my book is right. Make it 4. You got a couple players with 4. Maylee Allen with 4 and Sharpley with 4. And Maylee Allen has played longer than I thought she would here. They got her out of the game at the right time. She was a little hot. She's been better since she got back in.
She had a flagrant foul early in this game as well.
Yeah, I didn't really see the flagrant action, but from our angle, I couldn't see that. But referee saw it. Keely Harris dives into the paint with it, goes up, down low, made the basket and one. Drove right at the 5'10" Feather. Natalie Feather put it up over her on the finger roll and got it. Nice play, Keely Harris.
Just about every Warrior today has had something positive to look at on offense. And for Wabash Valley, Sprinkle will check back in. McAllister to the bench.
Yeah, you know, that's good. She got to play a little bit, got to run up and down the court, got to jog, and didn't get hurt. That's good. Keely Harris at the line for the and one. Free throw's good. She's 4-5 at the foul line tonight. Has 10 points. 3 minutes, that's all that's left in this barn burner of a basketball game. 97-44, all Warriors. Well, both it's Rend Lake Warriors and the Wabash Warriors, so it is all Warriors, but all Wabash Valley. High post feed to Feather at the top. Now out to Maylee Allen to the left. Now a 3-ball up. That shot's short, no good. Rebound by Sprinkles, and the Warriors can't help but run. Sprinkles brings it on the left side. She'll set and fire for 3. That shot short. Reverse layup, no good by Dugans on the rebound, and rebound by Allen. Now a stick back by McMasters. I don't know how she got the ball down there, but Cassie McMasters gets the basket. Good hustle by the Lady Warriors. They don't ever quit. Well, nice zip pass inside to Feather. She missed the bunny, and she's fouled in the second attempt. That's a great pass from the top from Sharpley. Fooled me, at least, and I think it fooled everybody else. And Feather put that first one up from the black, couldn't get it. She got the rebound and sticks it up again.
4th foul on Dugans.
So 5 on Elliott, 4 on Dugans. McAllister on the bench for the Warriors would like to stay there. I think she would. Maybe I'm wrong. Feather free throw. That's pretty. Nice rotation on the basketball. I suppose she and Jordan Scott played together. She's out of Newburgh. She's a sophomore, 5'10" from Newburgh, Indiana. And second free throw is good. Both these teams have depleted rosters. 2:20 left in the ball game. It's 99-46 all Wabash Valley. Dugans high post feed to McMasters at the free throw line. Stops there, gets the ball to Scott. Free throw line jumper for Jordan is too hard, no good. Feathers lost the rebound, taken away by Keely Harris. Harris to Scott in the paint. That shot's too hard again, and the rebound this time controlled by Feather. Rend Lake basketball. 2 minutes left here. There's the official 2-minute warning. Sharpley on the dribble drive, stops. Out to Allen for 3, doesn't take it. Now drives to the middle, stops. Kicks it outside to Feather. She'll shoot for 3 on the left side. That one's no good. Rebound, they've got it on the glass with Clark. Little turnaround jumper there, no good. Rebound by Dugans. She gets the ball to Keely Harris with 1.5 minutes to play. Don't get hurt now, folks. 99-46 Wabash Valley with the lead with 1.5 minutes to play. Dugan's on the drive outside to Harris. Now Harris on the drive into the paint, goes left side, shot blocked. Nicely done there by Clark. She comes out with the basketball, dribbles it across the timeline. Now Sharpley in the corner to Allen. Allen on the dribble drive to Feather. Free throw line jumper. That rolls in. They could have used her first half if she had been here. I don't think she was. I think she drove in at halftime. 99-48 Warriors lead it with a minute to play here. Hey, thanks for joining us for Warrior basketball. They say thanks to Zach for helping me on the broadcast and Becca back at the studio, Shauna on the stream, and Hannah on the camera. Good crew. Dugan's up top. Now to Sprinkles. Shaylin on her right side looking. Now to McMasters. Into the paint she goes outside to Harris. 2 on the shot clock. We're not going to get it off. We do get it off. It's Sprinkles, and she missed the 3, and rebound by Clark. 30 seconds left in the ball game. There's a drive by Sharpley to the rack. Floater up and good. Coming alive. That's her first 2-point field goal of the game. And the shot clock and the game clock are about the same. I assume it's off right now, huh? Maybe not. Really close. Warriors have the basketball with Sprinkles, drives, shoots, misses. Rebound, Harris. She was knocked down by Sprinkles, and Sprinkles was knocked down by Harris, pardon me, and rebound by Rend Lake. 7 seconds left. They're going to take another shot, aren't they? Sharpley's going to drive to the corner. Now pass it down low off the hands of Feather, out of bounds. That's the game. The game clock finally goes off. We've played all 40 minutes of it. Wabash Valley, your winner, 99-55. 99-50, pardon me. That's the final. We'll take a little break here as they shake hands. We'll watch that for you. We'll come back with the scoring summary in a minute and a half.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide. But that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Well, Zach, a little extra fun after the game ended, 99-50. The Warriors won it big, and I love that handshake line. Good game, good game, good game. Duck.
Yeah, it was Maylee Allen. I was looking right at it. She, it was the two that got into it a little bit in the first half. Maylee Allen passes Keely Harris. Harris high-fived everybody, kind of snubs Maylee Allen. I don't know, maybe says something. Allen reaches back and slaps Harris in the arm. Ill intent, not looking for a high five, and teams had some words to say then, got them off the floor, and nothing more than that. I think it'll be okay.
Always a little fun here at the basketball joint. Spencer Sports Center. Here's the scoring summary as Rend Lake had 50 points. You can add these together. It should be a total of 50. 15 points for Naomi Sharpley. Had she three threes on the night. She's our leading scorer with 15. Double figures also for Ayanna Harris. She had 12. Lamaya Clark had 7 points. She came alive in the fourth quarter, played a little better. Maylee Allen had 4 points for the night. All those in the first half. Autumn Rudd with 5. And Natalie Feather off the bench second half with 7 points. Leading scorer for Wabash Valley with 35 points was Shaylin Sprinkles. 7 3 balls. 8 of 8 at the foul line. 35 points for Sprinkles, a big night. Brianna Dugans finishes with 20. I think that's her 4th consecutive game at 20 points or better. Dustin McAllister added a 3 back in the first half. Cassie McMasters, pretty good at scoring output for her for 14 points. Jordan Scott had 13, all of them in the second quarter.
She hardly missed if she did that second quarter.
Yeah, and after that, made nothing. So 13 points second quarter for Jordan Scott. 10 points for Keely Harris. Asia Elliott she fouls out, finishes with 6 on the night. Well, Zach, that does it for this night of basketball. We'll be back on the air on Saturday. That'll be a lot more fun, we think. We're not going to beat Vincennes on the women's side like this. We'd love to beat them. And they beat us at their place, and we'd like to return the favor here. They're a pretty good ball club. They have a full roster, so that'll be tough. We play them here Saturday at 1 o'clock. And after that game, we'll have the men's game, and that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, on the women's side, Wabash Valley certainly has the talent to win that game, but that's not all that matters. Only 7 players. We'll see how foul trouble and things like that go. And the men's game should be fun as well. Wabash Valley played Vincennes at that point better than anybody, and especially at Vincennes. Of course, they lost to Logan later in the season, but Wabash Valley maybe was the team that proved Vincennes is human. We'd like to see the Warriors, that they've been playing so much better as of late as the season's gone on. To have a good crack at Vincennes here on Saturday should be a fun one.
So we play Saturday against Vincennes. Next Tuesday, we go up to Lakeland for a men's game only. And then the following week, starts March the 8th, I think, that's Sunday. Time change Sunday, by the way. We play the region tournament starts that week. Lady Warriors should have a home game probably on Monday night here against I would think, the 6th seed. Warriors will take them on Monday night. And then rest of that will be up at Lakeland. The men's tournament will all be down at Rend Lake. So look forward to that. Zach, I hope you're in good voice for all of that.
Yeah, should be.
Should be good. Hey, thanks to our crew, and thank you for listening to Warrior Basketball or watching it on the stream. So long, everybody. Becca, thank you very much. Perfect tonight.